Good morning, boys and girls. And how are you today? I hope you had a great weekend and you're here to learn. Okay, so can you tell me what you did this weekend? I'm listening. Oh, Mary, you went to the seawall? Oh, wow. Yes, John. Really? You had ice cream? Okay, that's great. What about you, Pam? Oh, that's great too. Okay, so today, boys and girls, we will be talking about something very, very important. No, you need to listen. Today we will be talking about communication. It's a big word which simply means to connect from one person to another. When I say connect, I mean you are telling your friend something or your friend is telling you something. So you are passing information one to another, right? For instance, please listen. Okay, boys and girls, so there are three main types of communication. There is verbal communication, like what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to you. And then there is non-verbal communication, where you can use like sign, where you move your hand and show sign. And then there is written communication, whereby you write. You write whatever you want to say, right? So today, before Ms. Daniel comes to talk to you more about communication, I would like for us to play a game. Right, boys and girls? Have you ever heard about the game Simon Says? Good. So today we are going to be playing Simon Says. And you need to listen very carefully before you do anything. And you are only going to be doing what Simon says to do. If you do not hear Simon says, do not do anything. Right, boys and girls? Good. So let's start playing that game together. So please listen up, boys and girls. Good. Simon says, stand up. Good job. Sit down. Oh no, Mary, you did not listen. You need to listen. Come, let's try that again. Simon says to stamp. Good job. Simon says to hop. Simon says to sit. Stand up. Okay, so you got that game correct. Okay, boys and girls, sit quietly while Miss Daniels is coming to tell you more about communication. What do we talk about today? So Miss Daniel is coming to tell you more about communication.
Okay, boys and girls, good morning. I trust that you enjoy that game that you played with Miss Farron Innes. So guess what? Before I go into storytelling, I would like to ask you a question. And you will tell me by the raise of your hand if you did so. Now we get into news time. Okay? And remember, I told you you must listen to the news every day. Sometimes you can sit with mommy or daddy and listen to the news at night, or you may listen to it early in the morning. Alright? So let me see who had a chance to listen to the news last night or this morning. Wow! Very good, Paul. You raised your hand. Now you will tell us what you heard on the news this morning. Hey, great job. That is what you heard? Yes. Diwali is coming up and it's a Hindu holiday. Very good. Great, great, great. So you can relate what you heard on the news. Yes, Mary, I'm listening. Oh, you heard that there will be a motorcade also. Great job. Very good. So it's very important for you to listen to news also, because you can hear what the announcer is saying, and when you come to school, you can share it with your friends and also your teacher. Come, give yourself a tap on the shoulder. Very good. Now at this time, I will tell you a story. But you have to listen. Our topic for today is communication. And we can listen. That's one form of communication, which will be non-verbal. You're not saying anything, but you're listening. And then you have the verbal communication, whereby you'll be telling or you are saying something to someone, and then you have the written communication, where you'll be writing. Well, I will be doing the verbal communication with you at this time. Okay, boys and girls. Now I will tell you a story about 3 bears. Wow! I know you're all excited to hear that story, but you have to listen, because at the end of the story, I'll be asking you some questions. Alright? Good. Now, once upon a time, there were 3 bears that was living in a house. So, guess what? Mama Bear decides that she's going to make some porridge one day. So she went down into the kitchen and she got the stuff to make the porridge. After making the porridge, they could have not used the porridge right away. The bear's family could have not used the porridge because the porridge was hot. Yes, the porridge was hot. So they didn't want the porridge to burn their lips or to scorch their tongue. So guess what? Papa Bear decided. He went to Mama Bear and to Baby Bear and he said, let's go for a walk in the forest. So they all were all excited when they heard, let's go for a walk. So they went for a walk into the forest. And as they went there, they were looking and they saw all the little things that you could see in the forest, like butterflies. You could see different types of bugs and different types of trees and all of those things. So guess what? The next step of the story, Papa Bear said, you know what? Let us go back home. I think our porridge should be cold by now. Now, when they decided to go back, there was a little girl in the forest and she saw them and she said, you know what? I know where these bears live in. So I'm going to go straight to their house. And she ran and went to their home. And when she got there, she saw the 3 bowls of porridge. And she went to the big bowl. And guess the big bowl of porridge belongs to who? Come on, say quickly. Yes, the big bowl of porridge belongs to Papa Bear. But when she tasted that porridge was too hot. And she said, no, this is too hot for me. So she ran to Mother Bear's bowl. And when she got there, and she tasted it, and when she tasted it, she said, no, this is too cold for me. And guess, she went to the next bowl. And when she went to the next bowl there, she found a small bowl of porridge. And guess who that bowl belongs to? Yes, that's right, Baby Bear. So it tells me that some of you know this story. Let's continue. And you know what she did? She drank all of Baby Bear's porridge. So after drinking the porridge, tummy full, get tired and sleepy. So she decided to walk the house. And when she went to Daddy Bear's bed, and when she went on that bed and she lied down, she said, this bed is too hard for me. Oh, I can't sleep on this bed. So guess what? She decided to go to Mama Bear's bed. When she went there, and she lied and she said, this bed too soft. I can't sleep on this one. So she got up and she ran straight to Baby Bear's bed. And when she went to Baby Bear's bed, she said, wow, this one is just right for me. And there she slept in her bed. That's Baby Bear's bed she slept in. Now when the family went home, the Bear family, they went into the house. When they get into the house there, Daddy Bear said, someone was here. And they drank all of my porridge. And Mommy Bear said, yes, they tasted mine too. And Baby Bear said, yes, they tasted mine, but they drank all of it out. And they went and into their room. So when they went into the room, they knew that Baby Bear said, wow, somebody went in here. But Papa Bear first found out, he said, somebody was on my bed. Mama Bear said, somebody was here too. And when Baby Bear looked, she said, yes, somebody was here too on my bed and they're still here. When they looked, guess who they saw? Guess who it was? Yes, it was Goldilocks still in Baby Bear's bed. And guess what? When Goldilocks realized that Papa Bear is at home, Mama Bear is at home, and Baby Bear is at home, and it's only Goldilocks, you know what? I can't stay here. So she got up and she ran away from the house. And she went back into the forest. Okay, boys and girls? So that's the end of the story. Now listen up. I will ask you some questions and I would like you to answer. Okay? First question. Can someone say what's the name of the story? Yes, the Three Bears. Very good. Now, who made the porridge for the bears to drink? Who made it? Yes, Mama Bear made the porridge. And where did the Bear family went for a walk? Mary, I would like to hear from you. And whose porridge did Goldilocks drink out? Baby Bear. Wow. Whose bed was too soft for Goldilocks to sleep on? Yes, Mama Bear. Very good. And why do you think that Goldilocks ran away when she saw all the bears went home? There must be a reason why she ran away. Come on. You can say it. Let me hear you, Paul. Because she was afraid of the bears. Great thinking. So give yourself a tap on the shoulder. Yes. And remember what we looked at today. It is, listening up for that C word. Wow. Very good. And there are how many types of communication? Let me hear you. Come on. Is it? Yes, there are 3 types of communication. Remember? We say verbal, non-verbal, and written. Okay? And communication, it's a very big word. But remember, it simply means saying something to your friend. And that's what the bears did. They communicate with each other when they went back home. Remember, Papa Bear saw that someone tried drinking his porridge. Then Mama Bear said, yes, someone tried drinking hers. And then Baby Bear realize that yes, someone tried but they drank all of ours. Boys and girls, we will now wrap up and we'll go into our small group discussion, okay?